Here's 10 ways to maximize muscle growth in 90 days. There's nothing complicated or crazy here, just basic time-tested principles. Number 1, eat more fat. Healthy fats actually play a crucial role in building muscle by supporting muscle cell membrane health. Healthy fats help regulate testosterone and growth hormone production, which are important for muscle growth and repair. More on testosterone and growth hormone later. Did you know healthy fats are a source of energy for muscle cells? Yes, there's fat in muscle tissue that can provide an extra boost of energy during long bouts of training. Healthy fats help transport protein into the muscle cell for muscle protein synthesis. Therefore, they're a key factor in muscle growth. Some good sources of healthy fats include avocado, nuts, seeds, and olive oil, just to name a few. Number 2, eat more carbs. Carbohydrates help promote muscle protein synthesis, the process by which muscle cells are built. When you eat carbs, your pancreas releases insulin, a hormone that helps transport amino acids, the building blocks of protein, into muscle cells. In addition, carbs reduce muscle protein breakdown when you're in a calorie deficit, which is known as catabolism. Eating enough carbs can help prevent this. When you strength train intensely, your muscles primarily use glycogen for energy. Glycogen is just stored form of carbohydrate. If your glycogen stores are depleted, this will negatively impact training performance and slow down the muscle building process. All these factors make a strong case for eating your carbs. Number 3, eat enough protein. Intense strength training is the true driver of muscle growth. But without protein, you're fighting an uphill battle. Protein provides the building blocks, amino acids, for protein synthesis, the growth and repair of tissue. So how much protein do you really need? The body needs a baseline of 0.73 grams per pound of body weight to maintain numerous tissues throughout the body, including skin, bone, organs, and nerve fibers, to name a few. The general consensus, based on scientific research, indicates the daily protein requirement, if you're trying to build muscle, is 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. Factors that influence if you need more than 1 gram per pound of body weight: if you're training at a very high intensity or increased volume because you're breaking down lots of muscle tissue. If you're an older lifter, older adults may require a higher protein intake. To offset sarcopenia or age-related muscle loss. Key considerations: you want to spread your protein throughout the day to get a steady stream of amino acids. You could eat anywhere from 20 to 80 grams of protein per meal, depending on your size. There's no hard and fast rule here. Anywhere in that range will maximize muscle protein synthesis. Which leads to number 4, stop freestyling. You have to stop going to the gym, doing random exercises, using random weights, going on random days. Everything is random. You're freestyling. You don't need a complicated training plan, but you need some type of plan. Keep it simple and basic. Use any training split you want at this point. Upper, lower, full body, push-pull legs, and stay with the same exercises for 12 weeks or 90 days. You'll see why this is important in number 7. Now you actually have to show up to the gym. I train Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. This is non-negotiable with the rare exception. Number 5, prioritize multi-joint exercises. At the beginning of each training session, squat variation, pressing variation, pulling variation. Get the heavy work in first while you're fresh, then move on to your accessories. Number 6, form and technique before load. The goal of every lift is to activate the target muscle on each rep of each set of each exercise. Even your warm-up sets, don't waste a rep. This is what they refer to as the mind-to-muscle connection. Number 7, progressive overload the right way. A good rule of thumb is to add a small load when you can get 3 to 5 reps above your top set. So if your top set, you can press 135 for 10 reps, then you get to a point when you can do that for 13 to 15 reps. Now you're ready to add more load. I have no problem adding 2.5 pound plates to any exercise, or using dumbbells in 2.5 pound increments. By following a sane approach to progressive overload, you'll stimulate muscle growth more predictably and faster. A stronger muscle is a bigger muscle. Number 8, sleep as long as you need to. I'm convinced the recommendations for sleep are irrelevant, but I don't think sleeping just 2 to 3 hours is optimal either. If when you wake up in the morning, you feel well rested and refreshed, then it doesn't matter if it was 5 hours or 10 hours. Individual variability is so important. It's something I probably should do a video on. No amount of science and research can tell you what is best for you. How does sleep build muscle? A significant amount of human growth hormone, HGH, is released during deep sleep. HGH helps to increase muscle protein synthesis. Sleep also helps to regulate testosterone production. Testosterone increases muscle protein synthesis, and one of the key things testosterone does is it prevents muscle protein breakdown, which are the two most important for building muscle. Deep sleep reduces cortisol, a stress hormone. Cortisol can contribute to muscle tissue breakdown. Sleep also helps to reduce inflammation, promoting healing and recovery. And don't ignore the power of naps. Naps can be restorative and refreshing as well. Number 9, hydration is crucial. 1 gram of glycogen will pull 3 grams of water into the muscle cell. When you're dehydrated, you disrupt this process. It also leads to a decrease in blood volume, which means less oxygen and nutrients to the working muscle cell, therefore reducing your ability to generate force and power. Dehydration increases your heart rate and rate of perceived exertion, making workouts feel way more difficult than they have to be. Dry muscles and joints are less lubricated, making you more susceptible to injury. Number 10, listen to your body. Consistency and showing up is important, but don't ignore warning signs of illness or injury. If you're banged up, you can't train. If you can't train, you can't build muscle. Power tip. Consider taking creatine, and watch this next for all you need to know about creatine. Thanks for watching.